Hello, YouTube. I've got another 5-minute game going here against a 2134, which means I should probably lose this. Bedpan2300. Alright, so we got a Sicilian going. It's going to be an open Sicilian. I'm going to play the Kan. So bishop, okay, so he's going to go with this Maroxy bind setup, which means I'm going to go for a Hedgehog setup, which is just mean I'm going to play b6. And let's play knight f6 first, and then I'll play b6 and bishop b7. I have a pretty standard setup I go for in these situations, and it looks like he is pretty comfortable with them himself. He's moving rather quickly. I guess queen c7 could have been played there. The move order hasn't ever really seemed like it mattered that much. Man, he is quick. Should I castle? Is he threatening something on the d file? I don't think he's threatening anything on the d file just yet. Okay. Man, he's pretty snazzy. That's fast. Let's just continue on. I wonder if I can force him maybe to... Okay, so it looks like maybe he's going to come hit this pawn on b6. Is that his idea? Play knight a4. Let's go ahead and preempt that a little bit. And I'm going to play... So he gets the b4 move in. Okay. b4 is often a move that we want to induce here. So, but now I've got this battery that, like, I'm threatening d5. I'm going to attack on h2. Okay, so it looks like he's just going to allow that. Let's go for it. Man, he's playing so fast. It's crazy how fast he's going. It's unnerving. Let's take. Will he take with the pawn or the knight? Okay. Let's get that check going. Let's take back here. And we'll take here. And now we'll come back to here. And I think, okay, and all the pawn were even, and all the mess were even, but I'm pretty sure the d5 pawn looks like it's going to be hanging. Okay, so he goes back there, but I can just increase the pressure on it now. Oh, he's got the... Yep. Still even material. Should have been more careful. Should have played b5 first. That was annoying. I should not have done that. Okay. I wonder... Man, we've got this far in kind of a big hurry, so... I wonder if I should play bishop c4. Because then I'm potentially threatening on the knight on e2. I don't like that he's got this. Maybe he's going to be able to get this outside pass pawn. So maybe a4 whilst he can't play b5 is another idea. Yeah, I don't want to help his queen get into the center of the board. Plus, if he takes back with the rook, he may... Okay, so he does that, and that was actually... I don't know why I didn't realize that that was just going to drop a pawn. That's really kind of annoying. I wonder how that happened. Now he's really... If I play to get the pawn back, he can defend it with bishop to b6. Well, I don't see as I have a lot of choice. Well, I guess I can take and then maybe play queen b5, but then he could play queen b6, and I end up with the same sort of problem. So I think we should go for this. try to just pick the pawn back up. Maybe I can go bishop. Okay. Maybe I can play like this. See what happens. Ooh, have to be careful because if he plays a4, I gotta make sure not to play bishop to b something or other. Okay, what's his plan? What is happening? Maybe he's just gonna advance the pawn again. And looks like problems. Problems, indeed. Oh, he's also looking like he's gonna hit the bishop. Let's just take it. I don't see a lot of other options here. Oh, he wants to go. Ah, that was snazzy. That was very snazzy indeed. He's gonna play bishop c7 or knight c7, and he's gonna pick up an exchange. Anything against that? Can I play anything annoying? Not really. I don't see anything. Really got myself into trouble earlier and dropped that pawn. I was doing so well, but I think that this is bad. I think I can't even play bishop d6 because that just drops the bishop too. I'm thinking of playing what to do. Well, I gotta do something. So let's just knight c7, here I come. Okay. Let's go here. Maybe I'll, yep. Oh, goodness. So, that move makes no sense. Let's just play. Wow. Really tossing in here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and resign, given the time situation. Alright, so good game. Very fast play. And let's take a look at it, see what happened. So, there we go. Alright, so all this was pretty standard-ish. Nothing special seemed to happen at all until he starts to do this kind of restructure when he's going to get pressure against b5. And so normally I would play like queen b8 here instead, but after he plays bishop, or yeah, he looks like he's really aiming against that pawn. So I sort of initiated a standard plan, but kind of in a different move order. So usually the queen goes first. But he plays b4, which I'm not a huge fan of that move. There's no way he's going to play c5 anytime soon. But I don't know. Maybe he'll play knight b3. I don't think that that's an idea. He follows up a3, which again, a little bit of a slow move. I don't approve of this b4 a3 idea. Play bishop b7, and now I'm pretty well ready to play d5, which he doesn't do anything to dissuade that. So I played b5, takes, and I get this check. I take here, he takes back, and I trade rooks. Everything's all good. We're all happy. I play the bishop back to a nice post. Possibly d6 was better, and d6 might have been better actually. And then yeah, I'm starting to think that it doesn't really matter though. I should have just played here, and then I think I'm just simply better. He's got an isolated pawn. I've got a quick way to get a lot of pressure against it. I'm just going to play knight f6 and rook d8, and if I have to, I can play queen a8. Really good chance I'm gonna win that pawn and just go on to better game. Instead, I got a little bit hasty and forgot that he was attacking my b6 pawn, and instead ended up in a bad position. I'm not in a bad position, but I mean the material's still even instead of me being a pawn up and probably gonna win another one. Would have been nice to have won this game against a player that high rated. But now I'm still okay, and I just kind of blew it from here. That was a silly move. I wanted to try to contest these two pawns, but it didn't even occur to me that, yeah, a5 is not defended. I don't know what my problem was there. Instead, I mean, I guess I could have prepared the a5 idea. I was a touch worried about, so for example, like, about something like this, but not really, because I think after the rook check, he may get into some trouble here. Probably not, though. I was thinking that the a7 g1 diagonal might be open, but with his queen on it, it's nothing really happening there. So, and this bishop is pinned as well because of my back rank issues. So maybe there's nothing here. So, but even so, a5 was definitely a poor move. So after getting an excellent position, I kind of blew it in just a few moves. So yeah, it's tough to recover those pawns. If I could recover a pawn, I'd be happy. I kind of have what I want, but not so. So I do get the one pawn back, but he just has way too much activity here. I didn't see this threat, a knight b5, which is pretty crushing. After knight b5, I don't think that I have anything left to write home about at all. So, yeah, I ended up just playing bishop b4, but it's just over now. And he plays the fork, the queen, and then just another crusher. Yeah, that move was, I didn't see that at all. Now I'm losing a whole piece and not just the exchange, not to mention his a pawn is going to just absolutely run down the board. So yeah, the game's over here. Not to mention I was way down on time, but yeah. So really promising game turned south in a hurry. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.